And we're back. It's time to be awed at the grandeur of Granville, the capital city. Yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing like what they're gonna do here for this particular city. No requests. Because we have seen some like pretty cool architecture and just some neat designs here and there. Like the factory, for instance. Sunnybell Inn. This is the place you can also rest. Oh, 1,000 Mira, my goodness. What do you got? Mixed cocktail, 750 heals 1400, cures all. And this is 450 heals 800. Take one of these. And I'll take one of these. Talk to you. Can't believe the Royal Guardsmen are terrorists. Every one of them that comes in here is an upstanding young man. It's gotta be some kind of mistake. Impossible. The Royal Guard is under the magnifying glass right now, but with all those allegations of terrorist involvement. First the Sky Bandits in Boss, then the corrupt Mayor in Pruin, and now that business with the Orbital Blackout in Zeiss. Sure seems like a lot's been going down these days. Mixed... You know, you're right about that one. But, their dad ain't around, so and everything's fine, I guess? Wait, you could actually read the sign? Okay. Boulibias. I don't know how to pronounce that. What is this? That's the Bracer Guild, of course, I was just there. We look at controls, various shops, Orbital Factory. We've got, wait, there's a building next to, that's the Fisher? This is the Arms and Guards. Hello there. Bracers, welcome to the shop. Please have a look around. What do we got here? Ooh. Strength plus 90, range plus 1. 196. Currently, her strength is 186 plus 10. This is 224, 235. Both of these are 10,000 Mira investments. Confused is the closest possible to drunk, and mixed cocktail will cure confusion. Yeah, it's a little counterintuitive, isn't it? This shield coat is 20,000 Mira. Let's see. Estelle's defense... let's see Joshua's defense 106 right now. This brings it up to 148. Even tankier than Estelle. Oh my goodness. The metal jacket is already a pretty good upgrade, honestly. 20... right? It is a big upgrade for sure. I think the weapons are more important for now. And both of these shoes are just upgrades. Well, for Joshua at least. Defense 106, this would bring it up to 110, 119. Let's grab the weapons. Actually, before this, let me save. If I can remember how to. There we go. Alright. It's gonna be big money spending. Battle staff, 1. Thank you. Schneiders, 1. Buy that. Okay. I think I'll buy 2 metal jackets and 1 composites. We're not gonna have anything left over, but once, actually... There is a way to make money for free by cooking a specific meal over and over and selling it to buy more ingredients. Can't remember which one. I see. So it's like a little exploit that you can do. That the ingredients and cooking it doesn't really cost anything, so it just profits. I could instead buy 1 shield coat. It's like a 1 big investment. No wait, I have 2 metal jackets in my inventory already. What am I talking about? Why am I not wearing them? Composites. Right, fine. Since I already have that, I'm gonna buy one of these. And buy this. And we're back down to 5,000. Exploit, otherwise known as working as a cook. Yes. Everybody's favorite exploit. Okay. We should probably start selling some of these staffs. Battle staff. Yeah, we just have better armor and I haven't been using this. ADF. Black coat. Shield. Central factory product can repel edge weapons. Detective code made of specially processed material. Estelle's kind of our tank anyways. We'll take that. The beta? Stregas? The composites work better, but I think I'll put the composites on Joshua. Demi-handers. This man has a lot of knives. Magic equivalent to strength and defense. Okay, arts. Gotcha. Battle suits. The black coat. Our boy here is kind of damaged anyways, so letting him focus on that would be good. Deposits. And yeah. I think that's about everything. Can I sell stuff? The stun rod sells for 1,000. That's a lot of money, actually. So it seems they are not very well named. Unfortunately, no. It's not intuitive to me, at least. It could be because I'm dumb. Which is more than likely the case here. Sell all this. Sabian stave. The one we have is the battle stave, right? Like, it wouldn't allow me to sell the thing I have equipped, yeah? Yeah, the battle staff. Okay, yeah, I can just sell that. I don't think any other character that we know, or we're going to know, is going to be using a stave, or staff. I'm going to keep their starting weapons. That goes without saying, but you usually learn out of 2 to 3 repetitions. My memory's kind of interesting. Like, so far, I'm pretty sure my memory is really good when it comes to things like remembering just terrain. Actually, it's probably due to all those years playing golf and like mapping out each golf course. Demi-handers. Yeah, saw that. Or even like events that happen in like anime, things that they foreshadowed ever since the beginning of the show. I can kind of remember all that stuff pretty well, but like for other things, just not really. Needler Bear Assault. Broad Edge sells for pretty much nothing. I'll sell this. But I think it does have to do a lot with game design sometimes, right? When things are just intuitive and they're very easy to pick up. Even after, like, not playing the game for a week or 2, or 3. Which we're not really sure what we're gonna be doing when the holidays come around. Why is this so expensive? Oh no, it's 2,500 for 3. Gotcha. You and Serbi are NPCs in Kiwi's JRPG party. You're the former athlete turned to mercenary work. She's the scientist? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. And I feel like if we're the NPC characters in Kiwi's party, we're probably going to die and not make it to the end of this journey. Do I need the money? I don't really need to sell all that, right? Because we might run into some other characters who don't really have the armor. So I can probably sell all these. But keep some of them around. Strega off. Kiwi does have main character energy. Really? I don't know, man. In our friend group, the person who, like, 100% has main character energy is Kane. Unfortunately, Kane is still on his training arc, somewhere in the wilderness. Let's sleep. I mean, I have way too many of these things, but having all of them is kind of important. Depending on the scenario. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be selling any of these. Okay. We, basically... basically have the same amount of money that we did before we started buying stuff. Okay, cool. Save. Let's go. Horrible. That's basically what he's been doing, yeah. Just climbing the mountain. What is this? Yo! At least if she's out, she isn't nagging me while I do her cleaning. Damn. House husband. This is Groundsel's main avenue. I walk this road every day. What an NPC dialogue you have, sir. Okay. Yeah, it's everything on this end. Let's go to the east block, see what's what. Okay. There's just one big market in the middle here, I guess? This branches off into a ton of other places. There's this ice cream shop here in the east block that is simply to die for. Oh, hi! Are you here to watch the martial arts competition? Oh. At least if I had a girlfriend, I might go to the tournament. There's this beautiful girl who comes by here all the time. She's totally my type. Is it one of our bracer friends? Man, I ain't even interested in the tournament. Not at all. All that stuff just happens, man. It happens and it ends. And the world keeps turning and turning. Adel department store. Adel from Planetus. Lucia? I'm on a trip with my mummy. Wow. Someday. Wait, no, that's Lucina. From Fire Emblem. This is kind of a city-scale district. The main city center of Boss, the Boss Market, is just a small part of a whole district in Gransel. Yeah, this, I'm gonna have to try and map this out in my mind here, just so that we don't get too lost. My daughter and I came from a small village in ruin called Minoria to see the capital. Did we see you there? Carla? Were you the one selling stuff on by the side of the road? It would make for a really nice gift, don't you think? Hello, looking for a little memento of your visit? What is this? Ah, gotcha. Proxy Puppet prevents KO. Defends against KO one time but breaks afterwards. Prevents Death Blow. Are there gonna be enemies with that ability? The fact that you have these things kind of makes me scared. I'm gonna preemptively buy one of them. It's smart to have 4 of? Really? Yo, what's up, Ito? So what you're saying is that... And then you can reload and equip when needed. Okay, yeah. I mean, it doesn't cost much anyways, it's just 1,000. I have a few of these proxy puppets. Prevents Petrify. I have one of these. Prevents Mute. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can always reload. As long as I'm saving, we should be fine. I flew from Boss to sell some of my merchandise. Cool. Ooh, they have stuff from Ravenue. Score! But why is it you can only ever find the things you want when you have no money? Hashtag relatable. Welcome! Would you like to try a free sample of our tea? I can even teach you how to prepare your own cup. Oh, well, speaking of tea, today's advent calendar tea is dreamy tea, and oolong tea with lemon, lavender, and petals from the mallow flower. It's full-bodied but laid back in taste. Oh my. What a wonderful tea. The girl over there giving out free tea samples? That's my twin sister Kitty. She's the most popular waitress here right now. She stole the tea selling position from me and said it was okay because she's older and wiser. She actually said wiser. I'll show her. I'll be the best tea seller ever. Interesting. Ah, ingredients. I don't need any of these. I have been ignoring a core mechanic of this game for too long, and I shall continue to do so. Welcome to the Adult Department Store, where your money goes far and really wants to play. Excuse me? That's your company motto? Oh! Yeah, heck yeah. Give me one of these. EP charges. Revving bums. Let's buy a few more, why don't we? Who knows? 10 extra minutes of life really makes a difference, doesn't it? Books, thank God I don't have a sibling. I feel like we've missed a lot of issues of liberal news. Oh well. City shaken over possible sedition conspiracy. Sudden mistrust falls on elite group. Bakana. Shock over Royal Guard arrests. According to a statement issued by the Intelligence Division late last night, the Royal Guard conspired to revolt within the Royal City. This shocker occurred when the group was confronted by the Intelligence Division's Special Operations Unit, which identified the unfolding plot. Following the incident, the Army's Strategic Operations Headquarters called for an immediate stand down of the Royal Guard. It also appears that the incident at the Central Factory was the work of this seditionist movement led by the former Royal Guards members. Evidence gathered from the attack seems to have been a deciding factor in IDing the culprits. And this is why we don't trust the news. Ex-First Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, pictured above, is currently on the run with a number of her fellow officers. A warrant has been issued for their arrest. Wasn't Julia captured by them? Oh no. It was Claire, right? That's her name? Our healer girl. The Intelligence Division has set up headquarters... Oh wait, did I miss something? No. Okay. The Intelligence Division has set up headquarters in the Royal Villa and is preparing for an attack by the insurgent unit. In the meantime, entry into the area surrounding the villa is strictly prohibited. So, in order to break her out, we're probably gonna have to go to the Royal Villa at some point. Suspicion of the elite unit, a sedition plot, an attack on the Central Factory? Central Factory? Her Majesty's most trusted unit has suddenly, like a bolt out of the blue, been accused of some truly heinous crimes. These shocking events have sent citizens of the Royal City reeling in a state of bafflement. Yet there still has been no word from the Intelligence Division about the evidence or motive behind these incidents. In the interests of public sentiment, should not swift steps be taken to demonstrate clearly the grounds for these claims? To be fair, the Liberal News Service is generally high quality, but their headquarters is right here in Gransel, and possibly the Intelligence Division has someone there being an ass. I mean, even here, right? At the end of this article, they're like, show the evidence. So yeah. If you are like, you know, trying to read between the lines, then you can kind of understand what's going on here. Postponement of festivities? Question mark? A royal official disclosed today that Her Majesty Queen Alicia appears to have fallen ill and is presently recuperating in the royal keep. It was also noted that Princess Claudia would be attending to the needs of her grandmother. Her Royal Highness. Claudia? Wait, is that her name? Maybe. For the time being, the Honorable Duke Dunnan von Ossley We'll be assuming all official duties in her stead. Wait, Duke Dunnan, is that the guy we saw earlier who was being an ass? The rich, pompous asshole? It is conceivable that there may be a postponement of the annual festivities of Her Majesty's recovery is unfavorable. Yep, that's the guy. Damn. We're all screwed. In the Royal City, already taken aback at the arrest of a unit within the Royal Army, this is another piece of depressing news for all the peace-loving citizens. Our prayers go out to Her Majesty for a speedy recovery. The martial arts competition begins! Wow. I read the ending of Oslees the same way as Lease. Okay, gotcha. Well, do we know exactly how that's actually pronounced? But then again, like, is it even important? Guys, not really significant enough for us to care. This year's martial arts competition is hosted by the Honorable Duke Dunnan von Oslees in place of Her Majesty. And despite the uncertainty arising from recent events, the preliminary rounds will begin as scheduled. Owing to the Duke's strong inclination to have teams of 4 battle it out, this year's match format was changed. The sudden modification sent competitors scrambling in an effort to assemble teams. It appears, however, that one competitor, a citizen of the Republic, has elected to go it alone for the time being. This solitary challenger, will he be able to make it through the preliminaries? Citizen of the Republic. Who could this be? A member of that family is introduced with a voice in some later game? Oh, okay. Nice. Then I guess at some point, 3 years down the line, we'll finally figure out how that's actually said. Okay. Well, let's head down. What's over here? What is this? It's just a small opening. Oh, wait. 1 second. Oh my god. Okay. For some reason, I should really turn off the notice for that. Private Tact. Well, this is the embassy for the Calvar Republic. Only those who are here on official business may enter. I see. Yeah, I should really turn off the notice for YouTube comments. We've been getting way too many at this point. I remember back in the day when, like, I'd be super happy to get like 1 or 2 comments in a day. And now it's kind of just spamming my phone. The second orbitally powered clock, made in year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zaisian manufacturers. Subarashi. Nemo! Aw, damn, I found him. Today Mom said she's gonna play with me all day. Wow. Paris says, since I was locked up during the Sky Bandit incident, the company gave me a long paid vacation as compensation. Thanks. I'm grateful to be able to spend this time with my son. That's nice. Oh, is this the ice cream shop? Your name is Sorbet? Come and get it. Who wants some cold and creamy homemade ice cream? Let's see. Buy all these. Special ice cream. 700 heals 1000. Wait, restores 25 crab points? Chocolate. Thank you. Wait, we already know how to make these. Damn, we're really going on a spending spree here. Hopefully my my economy is gonna be okay. I'm sure if we do a few side quests. The History Museum. Oh! Much obliged. Well, if it isn't my favorite professor! I suspected I might see you here today. Foods with special tomatoes. Oh, if it does, then we might have to do some cooking. Welcome to the Grandson Museum of History! Our newest exhibit, Liberal and the Modernist Wave, is now open to the public. It's gripping! Your wallet. Tetracyclic Tower Outer Wall. Yeah, that. Preceptian? This wall segment was cut and carried from a tetracyclic tower, a structure built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted upon it are a staff-wielding priest and a winged godlike being. How do you see that? Typical of period frescoes, scholars continue to examine the design for any connections with Eidos. Unless if it's a spoiler, don't tell me, but is there any game in the timeline that's before this game? Like a prequel? Ancient Lantern! A device built to hold fire. Most often found near towers and other ceremonial structures, may have religious significance. The ancient civilization of Zemuria. Around 1,200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak, and suddenly and inexplicably, it disappeared. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunging its people into a dark age of ruin. The AI revolted. This is not the first Legend of Heroes game, but it's unclear how canon previous games with that title is to the Trail series. Oh, I see. Well, I guess that makes sense. Legends of Heroes. Yeah. The only titles that I know off the top of my head were the Cold Steel titles, which were the more recent ones. Like, before this, I had never heard of the series. Trying to think of some. They aren't believed to be products of the ancient civilization itself, but nonetheless, its influence is clearly visible upon them, giving them immense academic worth. Every single time I try to think of a Trails game that I know, I usually just end up thinking of Tales of. The Tales of games. Right? Is that it? Yeah, I think it is. Tetra in tetracyclic means 4. Yeah, there were like 4 towers all around the country, right? As far as I know, all the other games in the Trail series are after this one. Roger. Stone pillar with relief. Found at the bottom of Lake Valeria, adorned with reliefs similar to those found on the walls of the tetracyclic towers. The bottom of Lake Valeria. More tile. It's a tile floor from inside a ruined building. Broken stones fit together to create beautiful and intricate patterns. Wow. Speaking of the Tales of games, we still have to play Tales of Berseria. It's been a game that's been in my backlog for a while now. Knight's Equipment, Septine Calendar 500. In an era defined by conflict, war became a way of life, and as a result, warriors came to wield great influence in society. This eventually led to them becoming a privileged social class of their own. Knights wielded armaments like these when they went out and onto the battlefield, returning with more spoils and land, and gradually increasing their influence and power all the more. The Dark Age of Ruin. Immediately following the Great Collapse, the world was plunged into confusion, signaling the beginning of what came to be referred to as the Dark Ages. This era was defined by almost endless conflict between various powers in numerous nations, large and small, and lasted for roughly 500 years. I can't believe there's an entire museum about the lore of this game. The museum's job isn't just to show off old relics. We're also responsible for collecting, cataloging, and storing all of it. And we work with researchers like Professor Alba as well. Thank you for explaining what museums are. Okay, I guess this is just the office. Let's go up here and see what's what. Ah, airships. Highly plot relevant to the rest of the series. I've forgotten exactly what was in here. Huh. Maybe I shall recall upon this stream in a future game at some point down the line. Septien 1150 to 1200. The horrible post-revolutionary world. That's a mouthful to say. It's been only 50 years since Professor C. Epstein invented ordnance, and world technology has advanced at lightning speed ever since. Perhaps the most notable representative of these of these advances is the modern orbital-powered airship. These orbital ships are already used extensively in liberal, but neighboring nations such as Erebonia have also begun to devote themselves to their manufacture as well. And smaller-sized airships are also used. Nothing on this side. Ancient artifacts? Unknown. Artifact, noun. A relic of any shape or size found in an ancient ruin and generally of unknown or uncertain purposes. The church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians, gifts from Idios, and their recovery is one of the duties that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are all ones that have since lost said powers and are no longer functional. Yo, what's up, Liquid Wasabi? Thank you very much for joining the Patreon and keeping me alive for yet another day. Septian calendar. The first appearance of the Septian Church occurred around the year 500 and marked the end of the Dark Ages. Really? Septian era. The church centered around the goddess of the sky, Idios, and espousing an ideology of human salvation, began to take an active role in society and rapidly permeated social consciousness. Eventually, the nobility and knight class could no longer ignore the church's power, and a new order was established with the church at the center. This is kind of starting to sound like Fire Emblem Three Houses. Medieval Loom. Septian calendar 900. Sept and Septarians can stand for 7 or for a small religious building. Okay, cool. Sept. A man-powered machine used to spin thread. As the Septian era continued and people became accustomed to peace, cotton and other crafts became more widely cultivated and sold. This was also the era in which handicrafts with the intent to obtain money came into practice. Cool beans. Oh, it's 7 in French. I see. Wait, September, right? Yeah, that's the 7th month. Yeah? Septian calendar 500. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. A handwritten copy of the scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Septian calendar 900. Church ritual items. The church has long been a source of art. This has been true since the dawn of the Septian era. It was around the year 900, however, that the current likeness of Idios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assumed their present forms in this time period. I'm guessing that picture over there is kind of like a depiction of Idios. I feel like when we create depictions of otherworldly beings or gods and whatnot, we tend to want them to mirror us because it's just something that we can relate to. But I feel like if they actually existed, they might not appear in our image. Who knows? But this isn't really a conversation that we should be having. Praise Idios, yes. Just ahead is the Erebonian Embassy. General public is prohibited. Official business only. I'm sure someday we're gonna be playing as some sort of group of characters from the other countries. Oh, wait, there's something back there. Hello? It's locked. What is this mysterious gate? Doesn't like go into the sewers or something? Oh, a lot of people here. Why did I even bother buying an advance ticket? Can't believe the Royal Guardsmen aren't fighting. I want to see Lieutenant Schwartz do her thing. I did as well. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Liquid Wasabi. Unfortunately, Streamlabs does not look at these unlisted streams, so I'm going to acknowledge them myself. Speaking of, 36 minutes since I started stream, so don't forget to drink. A lot of references to real cultures on the Sumerian continent, but it's much easier than inventing entire histories all from scratch. They already did a pretty good job of inventing many of the monsters from scratch. You're right about that. Like, it's not all fantasy worlds or like fantasy stories out there that are gonna go to the lengths of something like Lord of the Rings, right? Where you actually have like a written language that you can learn. It's again. God, all these notifications. It looks like they changed around a lot of the rules this year for some reason. The border garrison team is totally gonna win again this year. So let's see, who should I cheer for this year? Maybe I'll just cheer for Blood. Doesn't matter who's. I see. That lady is kind of scary. I'm gonna save here, because I feel like if I go into the Colosseum or whatever, it might send me... let's just get to the castle and start getting info. Maybe not? Like, I'm afraid it's gonna advance story. Tolkien explicitly set out to make a mythology for England from scratch that wasn't just a mishmash of everyone who had conquered England's mythologies. I see. I didn't know that. Currently playing through Cold Steel 3, and honestly I miss this top-down view with chivis. What does Cold Steel 3 do differently? Is it like, you know, your standard third-person game? Lifa, not Tifa. Welcome to the Grand Arena. There's still some time before the match begins. Feel free to wait in line with the other spectators if you wish. Lobies? Over the shoulder? Gotcha. Currently at the arena, we're holding the prelim matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right. Full 3D. That's gonna be... well... I'm kinda scared of like actually playing that, because I'm pretty sure I'm probably not gonna be able to run it. But then I'm thinking of like, by the time we get there, hopefully I'm gonna have a better computer, so... yeah, just gotta work a bit harder, hopefully grow the channel to a point where I can afford it. What is this? Yo! We apologize and thank you for your patience. Due to Royal Army inspection procedures, our departure and arrival times alike have been severely delayed. Further info regarding the boarding process will be given upon the orbital ship's arrival in port. Cool. You'll be able to handle it? I should probably go and check the specs on Steam at some point. Is a 1050 Ti going to be able to handle it? Because I don't know if it's going to be my CPU or my GPU that's going to bottleneck it. And I might have to end up using a PNG once we get there. Airship arrivals and departures. Roll into Zeiss to Calvard. Yep. Oh. Yo, what's up? Wait, Rutherford? I recognize your name. I finally made it to Grand Seoul. Our arrival is delayed for army inspections. Sasha? Welcome to Liberal Overship. Thanks to all these Royal Army inspections, our flight schedules are in shambles. I've been taking a lot of complaints from customers, but I'm at a total loss as to where I can go to file some of my own. It's not even our fault, yet we're the ones who end up having to apologize for it. Bruh. Faster than light over quantum entanglement networks? You're not wrong, pun. At the pace I'm going at, yeah, it's gonna be a very long time. Hey, people. What's up, Barada? Tiffany! Wait, this is me? This new maintenance chief. Well, let me put it to you this way. Ever managed a maintenance team before? No? You'd still be better at the job. I wish we'd been given a real man. Someone we could actually depend on and trust. Damn. Carnero? Ever since I became a head of maintenance, everything's just gone to hell around me. First it was sky bandits, now they're a terrorist. These are some dark times, man. The dark ages have begun, once again. Just like we learned in the museum earlier. No secrets. Oh, hello there. Peyton! The R-Cell is specifically owned by the royal family. The royal army shouldn't have any authority to impound it. Has Her Majesty truly given them the authority to do such a thing? Probably not. The R-Cell has been impounded by the royal army. No civilians are allowed near it. Go away. Dumb, stupid bracers. Wait, I can open this? Traffic control tower. Where am I going? I don't know, but I can go there. Okay, yeah, nothing down here. Cool beans. We out. Okay. I guess it's, let's check the north block. Where are you going? Everywhere you're not allowed to, it seems. That's the Bracer Way. Noelle? From Genshin Impact? Or rather, Noelle from Hololive. That's probably better. Even with the tournaments... Whoa! We got a speedster over here. Even with the tournament underway, there are fewer tourists here than usual. Probably because the castle is under lockdown. I mean, people come for the tournament, but they stay for the castle. Who's that speeding around? Who's that? Where am I? Oh, there's a hotel over here. Looks to be 2 buildings I can enter. Shortcut to the west block. I guess to the north there is the castle again. Hotel Ronbal? Fritz! We have a large number of guests who have come to see the tournament. There are also other participants in the tournament who are staying at this hotel. Roger that, Barada. Thank you so much for tuning in even though you're at work. Hopefully it makes for some just good background noise. I will try my best not to scream my head off. I'm just barging into rooms hoping that I'll find people. Ah, they won't let me in. Why? Maybe I'll find Neil. Who knows? He should be in the city. Music is very good for background music. Yeah, true. Maybe I should just shut up. Have this be a no commentary let's play. Actually, it wouldn't be called a let's play at that point. A playthrough? A walkthrough? More likely. What's even the definition of those words? Palmer. I work in the castle, but... Oh wait, Palmer. Arnold Palmer? Work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly ordered me to take some time off. Forced vacation. Doesn't make much sense to me that the government takes off while the Queen is ill. Long play? Ah, I've seen videos with that title before, yeah. Are you liking the combat thus far? As a turn-based strategy game player, I very much like the combat. It's kind of like you're playing, I guess, in this instance is more like chess, in a way. But I mean, I like Fire Emblem. And it's kind of like that system, but just implemented differently with a turn-based combat system. That creates interesting scenarios, especially when the crit turns land on the monster turns all the time. Scream all you want really prevents me from hyperfixating. Roger that, Barada. You have given me the go, and now I shall deliver. Or probably not, because I'm not really that type of streamer. Thankfully. It's always the same old story. I'm gonna make dinner today in place of my mom. She deserves a break. Nani? I don't know what you're talking about. And are you not surprised that I just broke into your room? My husband. Well, he's crazy for big public events. During the martial arts competition and the Queen's birthday celebration, he's pretty much inconsolable. What does that even mean? Ha ha ha! The martial arts competition is underway at long last! An event of this scale should only be experienced as a family unit, no? That's what she means. Let me see. What is this weird bed? What? I would never sleep like this. I'd have to have my head against the wall and not away from it. Oh, you! What are you doing? So, next package. Man, this city is freaking huge. I hate being a delivery boy here. Ah, that's why you're rushing around. Gotcha. Hello. Even when he is home, all he ever talks about are his hobbies. What kind of a relationship is it when the two of us hardly ever see one another, and only ever engage in small talk when we do? God, men. I'd normally be at work in the castle, but the Duke suddenly thrusting mandatory vacation on me all of a sudden. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I've just been fishing. Good for you. Let's get with these beds just out in the middle of the room. I can't do that. There's the castle. I'll head there last. I have a feeling that since the arena wasn't it, the castle's probably gonna be the next trigger for the main story to progress. What is this? Wait, we have the church here, as well as another path leading off to the left, and another shop. Charnel? So are all those rumors about the terrorist attack true? I hope it doesn't adversely affect our cost of living. I wonder how it'll affect the trout population. South Block. Wait, what's the South Block again? Yeah, it's the Bracer Guild. Yeah, that's a... Cold countries putting the bed up to the wall so the mattress touches the wall leads to the mattress condensing moisture. This can lead to mold and other undesirable effects. Beds away from outside walls is very smart of liberal ones. I see. I guess I just never really lived in a cold country. I guess... Actually, scratch that. The reason why I don't know is because I sleep on the floor. I was thinking of like my experience with like sleeping on beds, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't do that. I don't know why it took me so long to realize. Oh. Wait, Cigaro? It's good to be home after such a long pilgrimage. A new sister joined the cathedral in my absence. I must familiarize myself with her name. Floor gang, indeed. Absolutely based, I tell you. Adel! Ah, so busy again. I did so much shopping that getting it all sorted out is gonna take forever. My husband got to enjoy his churches, and I got to enjoy my shopping. It was a win-win for us both, husband and wife. You don't own that, shopping mall, do you? Beds are for noobs, zero probably. Heck yeah, dude. Floor gang all the way. The greatest thing about floor gang is that when you wake up, your back doesn't hurt. Ceiling gang is cringe, true. Imagine trying to sleep on the ceiling. What a weirdo. How long do they plan to keep the port closed anyway? God. Dunkin' Donuts is mad. What is this? Shop? Barrel Coffee House. Coffee? Hello and welcome to the Barrel Coffee House. We have almost any kind of coffee you can imagine. Go right ahead and make yourself at home. Are you the bean daddy of this game? Chef's Curry, 1000 Mira. Interesting. Rich Espresso. Heals 500 and cures sleep at the cost of 400. Pretty inefficient, I would say. Vegetable sandwich. I see. Let me just buy one of these. Oh, that. There. And, we have 42. Chef's Curry, yeah, I'll pass on that. Connor. Oh, Sea Dog VA? This is a really relaxing place. I kill many an hour here just sipping a cuppa and reading. A cuppa? Go into the next room and there's Iron Mouse, also sipping a cuppa. I swear, ever since we moved here to the capital, all he's done is piss his life. What? What? All he's ever done ever since we moved to the capital was piss. He just won't stop pissing. We just moved here. Ever since I was a child, it's been a dream of mine to live in the world capital. Sugoi. Wow. Do you guys have a kid? Or maybe that's the husband's toys. Interesting. Oh, there's a house for sale. Easy conversion to restaurant. Wow. You want to buy this? We could totally buy this. I just gotta spend a few hours farming and... Oh, the Liberal News Service. I have a plushie in my bed. It's a sapling. A sapling as in fauna, right? Welcome to the Liberal News. Despite our name, we're totally non-partisan. I swear. Wink. Haha. First floor is information, second floor is the newsroom, and third floor is printing. There's almost nobody in the newsroom these days, so I've kind of been put in charge of it by default. Wow. Incredible. Oh. Got it in one. I remember your favorite Oshi. Well, actually Oshi means favorite in the first place, so... I remember your Oshi pun. No worries. Faults. If I don't get that manuscript soon, my editor will kill me. Nile and Noctitia are so much more stricter than the chief. How dare they? Middle-aged man. I know that crest. Would you two happen to be the junior bracers Estelle and Joshua? Yes, we are. Your favorite? Yeah, my most favorite of all favorites. Really. I don't know. Who's asking? I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. OG means push, in the marketing sense actually. It refers to the person whose merch you are wearing, whose concerts you are raving about, etc. Oh, I see. I always thought that it meant something like a favorite, like, idol. Because that's always like the context that it's used for, right? But I guess the original Japanese like, meaning about it is just like you're pushing their, I guess, you're pushing this idol as in like supporting them. I've heard about you two from both Niall and Dorothy. Oh, okay, that's us then, yeah. Pleasure to meet you. We're avid readers. Glad to hear it. Do you want to see Niall? Not especially? Good, because he's not here. He won't be back for a while. Cool. Didn't like him anyway. Is Dorothy here? The prelims are gonna start here soon. Camera check, press pass, check, and double check, checkbook, yes. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's not have Dorothy join back. She's probably gonna become some sort of NPC we're gonna have to protect while we're fighting. It's gonna be a pain. Right, check again. What is this? Just randomly all out. It came to be favorite in that context because of idol culture and how idols need that stuff to actually become popular. Yeah. It is the way of things in idol culture. If people aren't supporting you, then you are pretty much as good as done for. I must clean the house before the master's return! Hello there. Please forgive my appearance. You caught me in the midst of cooking beef stew for my granddaughter, Zoka. Oh, here's the granddaughter. Yay, Grandpa's coming home. I hope he gets here right now. No? How about now? Still no? Oh, boo. Whenever you're out in public, sometimes there's like those intrusive thoughts. You just want to like act it out, and you could do that as a kid. But if you did that now, it'd be kind of weird. I just saw some guys in handcuffs being led around by a group of soldiers. They came from the docks. Damn. Slaves. Or, well, prisoners, actually. The Grand Soul Cathedral. This is a big-ass cathedral. How is the inside gonna look different? It's just, wider. Yeah. Adios watches over us, always. You must treasure every day of the life she has given us. I hope Sister May is doing well in Roland. Although I practice religious duties the same as anyone else in my position, I am also in charge of instructing the newly cloistered. Is that what you say? I think I asked this before, and I think that's the right answer. And our ranks have been bolstered recently, but the new sister is currently out gathering grasses and herbs for us. The timing, you want to act out intrusive thoughts? I saw some guys being led around in handcuffs. I mean, I don't know if I was talking about those kind of intrusive thoughts, but it works out in context. I thought perhaps I could take the initiative and fund the mixing of a medicine for Her Majesty's ailment. But not a soul seems to know her symptoms. No one has been told, and no one is allowed audience. The head maid, Hilda, from the hit game Fire Emblem Three Houses, requested an audience, but was turned away by a man in black armor, the Death Knight. Oh no, it's all coming together. What's over here? The door is locked? Impossible. Secrets. Either that or that part of the map was not developed. The queen is totally sick, you guys. Intelligence division, probably. Oh, I could go. Oh, hello there. Welcome to our local cathedral, where the Septian faith is kept alive. Whoa. Thanks for explaining what religion is. What your cathedral does. Nobody's here. That was a waste of time. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hello, Private Dotton. The port is closed right now as an anti-terrorist measure. Thanks for letting me know. Cool. North, east, south, west, every direction. I think we've been everywhere. Only place left to go is the castle. We probably missed some people to talk to, but yeah, it should be fine. Now the issue is, I remember Pun saying that after every single like main story event, everybody in town is gonna have something new to say. I don't think we're gonna get to all of them, but I will talk to whoever I run into. I won't say, "Oh my god!" Every single time. I'm gonna drink some water. Time is it? Let us continue. Gransel Castle. That is a very elegant looking castle. Wow, so that's Gransel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means, I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves, let's give it a shot. Surrounded by water with a single bridge. It's a very good defensive position. Unless if the enemy has airships. It's been a while. From that, I'm probably gonna assume that we're gonna be revisiting this place in later games. And it'll be cool to actually see this from like a 3D point of view. We're just country folk, you're on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. They're not gonna let us in. Why would they? Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Gransel Castle. Please state your business. I just hope they don't release a Trails cover shooter. They're like... we see the success of Nikkei. Yes. We're going to make a gacha game cover shooter. Oh boy. This castle will be hell to assault. Yeah, 100%, man. Oh my god, no. Oh, we're just getting here for Roland. We're taking to the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. Still, Twin Tails balance physics would be cool. Yeah, now that I think about it, those Twin Tails are pretty big. Well, I guess that it is her chibi model. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You can see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. I heard Nikkei and stopped hyperfixating. Good job. You're welcome, Barada. I'm glad I could activate your neurons. I don't support gacha games, but I do play one game. Well, actually two. Yeah, just two. I won't make content around them, but yeah. Her Majesty is ill? Yes, and here's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately, or at least she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone, and she's like totally hot, dude. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for you to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. Oh my god, these simps. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. I mean, understandable. I would too. I do too. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs without running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy, on paper. How's that work? Literally on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say! Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say? These guys. Well, what's that? Whoops. Speak of the devil. Here he comes, in all of his gloriousness. The main man himself. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. Bah! I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip? Why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I am terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. That sounds like a life, dude. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want, whenever I want. Bah! I'm a goat. Time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the grand arena. There he goes. By any chance, was that? No. Don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow. Suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. Somebody who's probably being very underpaid. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Ah. Since the Duke is more the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it! We're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. Oh god, there are Colonel level 0 already! Impossible! It's like they're an anti-cheat software or something. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Ransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city, after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was, informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. I mean, arguably one of the most important tools. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah, if nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the East Block, so back to the main road, then east. Okay, cool. Let's get there. And with the tournament underway, there are fewer tourists here than usual. Guess it's on the lockdown. Tournament? Estelle wants her own tournament arc. Okay. I guess it's probably gonna be pretty much the same. Let me hop drop a save. There we go. Welcome to the Grand Rotina. Yeah, ticket. Yes, to please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? Actually, we were hoping to catch the prelim matches if we could. Alright then. They're already more than halfway finished though. Will that be a problem? No problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That's a lot, 1,000 Mira? I'd heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some, complications that have made it impossible for us to offer the discounts. That's pretty sucky. But what can you do? 900, 950... Wait, what if I don't pay? Huh. Don't pay. Oh, what a... Okay, fine. Why'd you give me the... pay? I thought it gonna be something like, oh yeah, she's trying to shake us down for money or something, but I guess not. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Share tickets at the gate. Hello, my tickets. Currently at the arena, we're holding the prelim matches of the martial arts. Tickets, show. Thanks. Everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. Oh wow, this room is gorgeous! This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the second floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Hello! Clark Kent? If you want to watch the prelims, you'd best hurry up. I believe you might just be in time to catch the 7th match. Wow. 7th match, you say? Welcome to the Grand Arena. Spectators may use the stairwell through either door to reach audience seating. Either door? Either door. Oh, what if I go all the way around? How about that? What is this? Reserved for guests of honor. Door's locked. I guess for us it's on the second floor, yeah. Why does it look like a football field? Look at all these people! There's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the prelim rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Looks like they're starting. Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside, blue team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. Are they gonna have like some sort of Pokemon battle? Huh? I thought the matches were one-on-one. Estelle has not been listening at all to any conversations that we've been having. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only, though. Northside, red team! Racer Guild, Pretzel Bridge team! Captain is Kurt! Karna team. We got it just in time. How convenient. This begins the 7th prelim match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
By my arts.
By my arts. I think he said become hard as steel, but I heard it as come hard as steel. Just using the battle system? I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, this is how we battle, so like it makes sense that they battle this way too.
By my arts, be calming as ocean waves.
Be calming as ocean waves. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, did she call down an aerial strike? What the heck? Oh wait, did she do the... She did the Fist of the North Star thing. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, what the... Sniped from across the map. Oh, winner is Kurt's team. KO. Fist of the North and Elise. Woohoo! Go Carta! That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the bracers are better at working as a team. No, Joshua. The soldiers are weak as balls, dude, compared to the bracers. That's just it, man. Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had put off going to the castle. I'd have liked to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. But I like not being an adult yet. Barada, you're in the perfect place, man. If those are the words, the key words that trigger you. Well, I guess especially in any stream with Kiwi in it, probably. Next up, we have the 8th prelim match. First, would the remaining competitors step forward? Southside, blue team. Team Raven. Captain is Bolden. Aren't these just a bunch of thugs? What are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group in the warehouse district in Ruin. Ah, I see. The competition's open to the general public. They stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. Earthside, red team, with the neighboring Galvar Republic, appearing alone is Zin. Zin? Another familiar face, eh? Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. It's the dude! The big boy! Oh no, they're dead. Zin will be competing in this prelim bout solo, with no team to stand at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skills will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin! We did briefly have Zin in our party, so yeah, this is gonna be a massacre. For the punks, at least. They're gonna get massacred. Couldn't Zin just like keep on raising his defense here? Oh my! Just a little bit more and Zin would be One Punch Man. Oh, you didn't have to do him like that. Oh my god. He was like, yeah, I gotta absolutely nuke these fools. What the heck, man? Hitting them with a Kamehameha? Oh, bold of you to assume Zin needs to buff in this battle. Yeah, my bad, dude. It's the old Shin Megami Tensei Persona player in me that's like, ah, buff, yes. They were 69 people too short. And unfortunately, that's a nice amount. KO! Winner is in! Yahoo! Goes in! That'll show him what bracers are made of. Looks like I was worrying over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I had to say 4-on-1 is insane. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days, the ultimate champions will be decided. Now, we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan.
Ahem! My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them, but I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask that you take heart. He has entrusted our governmental duties to me, Dunnan von Oslies, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you all enjoy tomorrow's no-hold-barred battle royale.
I'm, not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people. Yeah, I was assuming he was gonna go off the rails there, but, it was okay. He can actually do his job when he needs to. Kinda. Actually, no. Pretty decent speech, yeah. Aggrandizement? What are these words? I've never seen them before. But, that entire time he was giving the speech, I was thinking of, what was it? The king? The tiny dude from Shrek, the first one, who was being like, ah, yes, it is a sacrifice that I am willing to make by sacrificing all of you. But he never said anything like that. He probably just memorized something written by the intelligence division staff. Markiplier? Yes. That's exactly who I'm referring to. Yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Mira, but will also get a special gift from me. Your Grace, are you certain that this is wise? You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Gransel Castle to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel and advance. Thing is, like, we didn't find the prelim, so how are we gonna join? Hey Joshua? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. It'll all be above board. I could give her the chance to get that message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else? No, that's it, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in their waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see. Ernestine came out from the North Gate, right? If they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them. Yeah. I guess we can, like, substitute their team members, maybe. That could be something that we're about to do here. Oh, I bet. the North Gate. Where? Damn. Getting on the other side. Oh, there they are. It's so easy to get north and south confused. Well, I had assumed that, like, by North Gate they meant, like, North Walk. Garna! Hi, everyone. Congrats on making it through the prelims. Hey, it's the new kids. Oh, hey, guys. Yo, you here to watch the fights? There's an arrow on the map icon in the top right corner indicating north. Only wusses use that pun. I have no need of such things. Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though. Yeah, me neither. It's weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. North is now down. As I decree it so. My mad scientist self has reversed the poles, and thus North is technically now down. How about that? Master Zin must be worried, though. You know Zin too? I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. Well, he was pretty darn immovable right there. One Piece? Exactly, Barada. Think of Nami. And think of Robin. Think of all the girls. That's what I think of when I think of One Piece. He apparently came to Liberal specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to team. And I'm betting that his Grace is the one behind that idea. Same. A fellow man of culture, I see. Either way, Master Zin still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. The Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is gonna make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Beside him? Wait. Ah, that's how we're gonna get in. Say! Well... Wait a minute. But if this happens, then we're gonna have to fight Karna on her team. Oh boy. Maybe? Because it was so tedious, but I didn't know all those names. Hey, I'm still stuck on, I think it's Skypiea. I don't really have the time to go back and just, like, sit and watch such a long anime. Because I would definitely, like, I have to binge watch it. What just happened? You all got this creepy serious look. No, we were just thinking. What would you say to team me up with Zin in the latter, no holds barred fights? Well, wait, what? Team me up with him, is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules can be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room. There really are no other bracers available that we could ask. Charizard is busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating, on general principle. Watched all of One Piece? Yeah, I'm unfortunately not in that boat yet, just yet. I think both Kiwi and Survey are there, like, up to date. Actually, I don't know about Kiwi, whether she's up to date or not, but Sorby definitely is. Our chances of beating that team would be something like, 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what ifs. Find Zin before the day's out. and if he agrees to let you join him, you should still have plenty of time to register. Okay. Listen to us go on. I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now, we have to go. Bye-bye, newbies! Here's hoping we see you in the ring. I'd rather not be on the other end of Annalise's special move there. What do you think, Estelle? That sure went from talking shop to something else entirely. Hee hee hee. Oh my god, Estelle. Are you okay? Yeah! That's it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, almighty Ideos, thank you so much for your bountiful favor. You're cracked. Think about it. We can be the martial arts competition. And we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out that awesome castle. And be a part of the big final ultimate super duper intense battle royale. We could kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less made it into the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though. Assuming we even made it through, that is. Battle Royale? Fortnite? No. Fortnite, it's interesting. Oh, Eminem. And also Peter Griffin. They literally just put everything in Fortnite. Joshua's talking like he doesn't even know Estelle. Yeah, actually you're right. Like, by this point, Joshua should know exactly like what Estelle is hyped about, and that she would get hyped over this. But we can gloss over that. Maybe Joshua is just having an off day. Yeah, and think of how awesome it would be to win. Well, we can't just leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask him to join his team. That's heresy, Liquid Wasabi. Everything is from Fortnite. That's like saying, yes. I know Zelda from the hit game Super Smash Bros. They're putting candy mascots there now? Dude, I wish. Maybe he just wants to put a damper on excitement, play a straight man, if you will. Joshua is pretty straight. That could be it as well, yeah. Would you happen to have any idea of where he actually is? Don't confuse the issue with the facts. Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? Let's go back to the guild and report it into Elnan. He's also the one who's most likely to know where Zin is. Or installing a script saying that's a JoJo reference every time someone says something in chat. That would actually be a pretty funny stream. I've been thinking of just like having a wider variety when it comes to streams. Like, playing games is fun and all, but I think it would be cool if we had some more unique things going on. One of the ideas that I had was like having chat help me rank all of the like Warhammer fantasy factions. As like somebody who knows nothing, I would like base them off a design, and then I could go off of chat's input and see where we would rank them. But I don't know if that would work, or if anybody would even be interested and show up to that. Everything is indeed a JoJo reference? Of course, obviously. Even without any proof. Existence itself is JoJo. I want to call him Seemanem. Why, Barada? Why? I know only about 40k. Yeah, I guess you'd be in the same position as me then. We just don't know anything. If it works out, I could do one for 40k as well. Or maybe you should start with a 40k one. But I don't really know how that stream would work out, or if that's even a good idea in the first place. Just spitballing ideas. I see. Yes, Zin requested the Bracer send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but Thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once. What do you think about participating in the martial arts competition? Well, I think there is merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. Now with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of getting access to the castle doubled. You needn't even get the others involved until, and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. This could be interesting, I guess. I mean, maybe there's like a scenario where we do end up losing and it's Karno's team who has to win. Or maybe that's like if we actually like fail, then we still get a pass, but we get like less BP from that. That's my kind of encouragement. So any clue where we might be able to find Zin? More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Kalvar Republic's embassy. Makes sense, since that's where he's from. The embassy is in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door of the bar along the way. Oh, by the way, where are you two planning to stay while you're here? Well, we could stay in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the northern block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. Yes, the Hotel Rowenbaum. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Gransel branch can afford it. Epic. That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly... I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more. Just a room's good by me. Very well then. Accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening, and someone will help you. Cool. Any quest? Nope. The bar. Oh. Is that a piano? Not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ah, I see. It's the boy. I guess this is our 4th guy. Maybe. Oh joy! It's Olivier. Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was a bunch of hot air. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, eh? Yeah, I'm kind of in a shock. That was a little number I call Amber Amor. I think that's how you say it. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I have infused it with the power of love and devotion, and invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power. I take it all back. He's just a weirdo. Ugh. Now I feel all dirty for letting the song get to me. Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the royal city? I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens' fallen tears are swept from the rivers to the sea. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last. You really haven't changed at all. That's enough out of you. If I have to be subjected to this, let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, totally oblivious to how tactless you are. My dear Estelle, how I miss the obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shira supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here? About a month ago, I believe? After we parted company, Shira and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. It was all I could do to pull away from weeping darling Shira, to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling wonder. What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting that she drank you under the table every night until you finally decide to run off with your tail between your legs. Ugh. And then you figured you'd try your luck at drinking with Aina, right? But you didn't know about Aina, did you, Olivier? He's one of Shira's closest friends, works the information desk at the Roland branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shira. Come now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of. This Aina? Absolutely not. You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shira. Hateful and aberration, yes. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashback much? And so begins the tale of Aina, Olivier's most tragic ballad. Ah, indeed. Anyway, you've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhaps you've seen something of interest? Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone. So maybe we can catch up another time? Oh ho! And might I inquire as to whom it is you wish to find? His name's Zin. He's here from the Kalvar Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in the local bars, so maybe you met him? Ah, yes, I recall him. Large as a bear with a disposition not to match, thankfully. I have borne witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today is yet to bear any sign of him. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet. Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Eh? Then shall we proceed there at once? Of course he's coming along. How is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Please don't be cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such an unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. And quite a desirable one, I'd wager. What are you trying to say? Well... Yeah, what the? Sir, speak to me! No good. He's not waking up. Estelle... You know, no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them. Especially not in public. It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage. It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go to the embassy, okay? Okay, so why is she mad at me? Well, there goes Olivier. Guess he's not gonna be joining us. Let's look at East Block. And we drop a save here. And time. That'll be it for today's stream. Next time, we'll go over and meet Zin, see what's what. Probably have to fight our way through the tournament. It's gonna be really interesting to see if we actually do end up matching up against the other bracers, and how that's gonna go, because I don't know if I'm powerful enough to beat them yet, but we'll see. Regardless, Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.